What's up? I'm Eric Nine. I'm a visual artist, creative director here in Atlanta, and that's what I do. When I had first moved to Atlanta, I actually started as a graphic designer, just freelance, and then just gradually wanting to do my own work. It turned into me doing fine art, finding reasons to show my ideas off. You know, my first show was actually more photo manipulation and graphic design versus actual painting. I'm so grateful for my graphic design background. I really don't even think I would have my paint style if it wasn't for the graphic design. And I'd say because graphic design, everything's clean, everything has a purpose, and there's like a right or wrong feeling. So me painting is a direct revolt against that and that feeling that it gave me. I started painting off the bat just like aggressive, splashes, messes, and kind of finding my favorite mistake or the most unique part of the mess and then building around that. I would say it took me a good like 2 to 3 years of just really purposely finding myself before I really felt like, okay, I have something fresh and new that, you know, people need to see. The way I paint, I usually have like an idea of what I'm trying to convey, but in that process, I change my mind in the middle of a painting or I add and subtract. So again, that layering and all that texture is just like, in my head, it's kind of like the layers inside of a tree, or just like, the more layers you see on a piece, that just means that that piece has more of a life to it. My whole approach is, let's make a mess, and then we'll clean it up and make it right, you know? And maybe that's a reflection too of my life, you know, just trying to put the pieces together and, you know, and make it the best I can, you know? There's nothing better when someone looks at a piece that you've worked on like forever, and when they see it, they go off on what it means or the story it tells them. And sometimes it ain't even close to what you were thinking, but that's the best to me. Like, it touches them and it took them somewhere, you know? My body of work that I have now, and it's called Twisted Circus. It's this whole like love story between an elephant and ballerina. Like, all of that, it had nothing to do with anything else except my personal feelings and me trying to just like navigate through relationships, basically, and find myself, you know, and fall in love with myself at the same time, you know. It's deep. Like, it would take too long to explain. No one's gonna respect you till you respect yourself, and it's the same thing with what you create. Like, if you're putting your sweat, blood, and tears into something, well, treat it like that. Like, treat it like it's worth something. When you're doing your art, man, treat it right. Like, keep it clean, you know, make your stuff presentable. And if you're making something that's worth something, then protect it. I wanna like die and God be happy with me. You know, like, my shit is like my religion, my art, my craft. It's everything to me. Like, everything I do, at the end, when it's all said and done, I was made by a creator, the universe, whatever, and I feel like I was made to create. And when I'm done, I just want to be able to look back, or people look back at my body and be like, okay, there's something, there's real content, there's something really there. You still feel my spirit, you still feel human, you still feel the journey, you know, the wins, the losses, the whole journey of finding what love really is, you know. That's really what I'm after. It's way more internal. I'm Eric 9, I'm a visual artist, this is my voice, and this is my life.